So, why do you call it the Lemur? Roswell Flight Test Crew here at Commercial UAV Expo 2021 in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm talking to Brett Kanda from Brinc Drones. How you doing, Brett?
Good. How are you, Patrick? Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Glad to be here. Now, Brinc Drones has got a product called the Lemur, which is kind of a strange name for a drone, but that's cool. Tell us about this thing.
Yeah, so the Lemur S is an indoor tactical drone. So this system is built to fly indoors, clear rooms, search structures, establish two-way communication, and be a ruggedized tool for SWAT teams to keep not only officers safe, but also suspects. Slow down the tempo, de-escalate, be able to use technology instead of people to go eyes and ears into a structure.
All right, now, as I look at it, the first thing that jumps out at me is you've got these ducted fans, so I'm guessing you're tolerant for running into walls?
Yes, this system is built to crash. It's built to take a beating. Everything is modular, so it's field repairable. We have a cool feature called turtle mode, so if you do have a hard crash, land on your back, you're able to flip the drone over and continue the mission. But yes, these ducts are very important because this allows us to use walls to scale up stairwells. This allows us to use it as a battering ram to open doors that are ajar. And at the end of the day, it just needs to be tough and ruggedized, and that's why we have this duct system.
All right, now one thing I have noticed with conventional drones, even with propeller guards on, is you fly them into a wall, they flip over. I mean, something in the programming, have you guys found a way to tame that?
Yeah, it's actually some software that we've baked into our flight controller to where it will not flip up against a wall. So you can go full throttle into a wall, it will maintain its position so you can use it as a battering ram to open doors. It will not suck up against the wall. If it does crash during that, you just turtle mode out of it.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Now, so obviously built for SWAT teams, and I understand you have some accessories which you can add on to this thing to make it more useful.
We sell an accessory kit. On the bottom of our system, there's a Picatinny rail with embedded power. So we sell an accessory kit that has 4 accessories. This is kind of everybody's favorite. This is the glass breaker. So if SWAT needs to breach a piece of glass, a window, they'd be able to put this on the bottom of the system, spin this tungsten carbide tip up to 30,000 RPM, tap the glass, pull back, and make entry. So really kind of useful tool. Then we have a payload dropper. So you can zip tie whatever you need to up to 1 pound, put it in this dropper, drop it off to the suspect or whatever you need to do. We have a floodlight attachment. So this floodlight, if you go into a completely black scenario, you'd be able to turn this on, combine it with our IR and night vision, and be able to see perfectly to be able to search in completely blacked out situations. This is a terrestrial robot connector. A lot of tactical teams have ground robots. You're able to attach this piece right here to a ground robot, put the payload dropper on the drone, and ultimately attach it. And then when the ground robot breaches the door, take the Lemur off directly from that ground robot to start the mission.
Your company has a very compelling backstory and a very interesting founder. Why don't you tell people about that, because it's cool.
Happy to. Yeah, Blake Resnick is our founder and CEO. He's an amazing entrepreneur, engineer. He started this company when he was about 18 years old. He's 21 now, but Blake is an exceptional engineer, and he took this piece of tech, started to really build it out in his mind after the horrific October 1st, 2017 shootings at Mandalay Bay. So that event, he's born and raised in Las Vegas. That changed his life, changed all of our lives. So right after that, he really made it his life's mission to protect people and help public safety. So he cold called the Las Vegas SWAT lieutenant 5 times, finally got a meeting with him, and that individual is now our VP of Public Safety. He retired from Metro and he's joined our company. And so he was the team leader that night. So if you think about that mission, they had to clear 35 plus floors at the Mandalay Bay, thousands of rooms. They were using people to do that. Not only very dangerous, but also time consuming. If they had had 10 of these, they could have used this to clear every floor. They could have flown up the front of the building, flown right in the window and seen what was going on. So that night really inspired this product. And it's something that, we're a mission-driven company to help protect people and help public safety use technology to do that. So this is an inspiration from that night. It's a cool story because we have the team leader as our VP of Public Safety, and we have the assistant team leader from that night as our director of training at the company. So they believe in the product, they believe in the company, the mission, what we're trying to do, and we're fortunate enough to have them on staff.
That is a remarkable story. So why is it called the Lemur? It's not like a ferocious, and it could be the Wolverine or the Badger or something, but the Lemur, where does that come from?
Yeah, when you're in pitch black, these two IR beacons right here are going to have two red eyes looking at you. And if you look at the lemur animal when it's pitch black, they have two red eyes staring at you. And the name actually came from Las Vegas SWAT. They're like, that kind of looks like lemur eyes. And the light bulbs went off in Blake's head. Say, all right, this product's going to be called the Lemur.
All right, and somebody wants one. How do they get in touch with you? Can you tell us anything about pricing?
I can absolutely tell you about pricing. So a Lemur kit, which is the airframe, controller, 2 batteries, multi-purpose charger, spare part, spare toolkit is $8,999, so $9,000. Our accessory kit, which I went over, is $1,999, so essentially $2,000. Then we have another piece of tech called a repeater receiver box. That does 2 things. It extends your command and control signal, and it allows you to get video to command. That's $3,000. We're the only drone company that requires training. We require a 3-day training here in Las Vegas when you purchase a system, and that's up to 4 operators here at our facility, and it's $2,500. So one of everything is right around $16,000, but you can absolutely get away with a Lemur S kit in the training to be right around $11,000. So the ROI to us is obvious, and I think that the traction that we've seen over the past 10 months as a company proves that there's a good product market price fit with this. And one mission, you're going to show ROI. It is very expensive to have SWAT on scene. Every hour is dollars, dollars, dollars. So the quicker that mission can be completed, the fewer amount of people that you need on site, all of that saves the cost savings, which is really important in where we're at as a society right now. And this is also a tool that we think is helping policing go the way that it's trending towards, slowing everything down, using de-escalation tactics. In dangerous situations, SWAT teams and police departments are now going to be asked, did you use technology first, right, to be able to identify and or communicate with a suspect? Now you can do that.
Fantastic. Brett, well, thanks so much for sharing it with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
From Commercial UAV Expo 2021 in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, this is the Roswell Flight Test Crew, signing off.